Now, earlier this week, I was not on the air for a couple of days, and I heard through the grapevine that Carolyn was asking around, making sure I was okay. There's been a bug going around. Well, Carolyn, I was better than okay. In fact, I was great because I was spending time with people who love you dearly, and I know you feel the same thing about them. It was a secret that was really hard to keep, but it was worth it because now you get to see what I was up to.
Carolyn Murray is kind and caring and compassionate. She's dedicated, she's fearless. Carolyn Murray represents everything that is good in all of us.
She is a wonderful lady and a ton of energy.
As my aunt would say, that loves hard, you know. Carolyn loves her community.
She is a wonderful human being, and she does so much that people don't even know.
For some of Carolyn's closest friends, the words come out so easy and eloquently. Carolyn's dedication and commitment to the place she calls home is unmatched. I know that firsthand and have also had the honor of sharing a stage with my friend and coworker. Whatever the fight or cause, Carolyn is there. Carolyn is everywhere. We all wonder where she gets the energy. It's only fitting we honor Carolyn and say thanks.
Rob, I'm so excited to be a part of honoring Carolyn Murray for her amazing work.
Anita Zucker and Carolyn have shared a close friendship for more than 25 years. The two have worked together on countless projects and have certainly had a little fun together along the way.
One of the fun ones was at Trident Literacy at this luncheon. We literally danced together, okay? It wasn't the Dancing with the Stars where you had the partner and you had to learn a routine. We created and made up something to try to raise more money during an auction. And we danced on the floor of the hotel together for fun. It was a lot of fun. And you know, just doing things like that, being silly, but yet silly for the right cause and to make a difference, she's there.
Tony Bohr is the CFO of Blackbaud. The list of projects and passions he and Carolyn have shared is numerous. It's how they first met, working on a board together.
We subsequently had worked together on American Heart for several different events. On the board together at what was Tri-County Family Ministries and now has become Neighbors Together. Worked together on Mickey's Feed the Need and Mickey's Friends and so many others. It's just unbelievable with all the things we do as well with the nonprofits, you know, Blackbaud. She's always there pitching in.
I've known and admired Carolyn Murray for over 20 years, and I'm truly honored to say that I'm one of her dearest friends.
Dr. Marguerite Germain is also a big supporter of Carolyn and Carolyn of her. They have spent countless days and nights together working on making our community a better place to live, and she has loved every minute with Carolyn by her side.
Even early on, I realized that every program I went to, whether it was a gala, a fundraiser, an outreach program, Carolyn Murray was already there providing leadership and guidance. You know, we've done so many things together, Carol and I. We've promoted healthy lifestyles, we've done fitness challenges. Of course, Carolyn won all the fitness challenges. She's very motivated and she gives 1,000%.
Now about that energy, where does it come from? Well, her good friend Charlton Singleton tells a story that might help us understand what extra powers Carolyn may have. It all started with a photo and a post.
This latest news is, I'm gonna, be working, with the Mosher Arts Festival. And I think within a couple of hours, she made a post about it and generated all of this buzz. And I was just like, the power of Carolyn Murray right there. I could never do that.
All of those we talked to agree Carolyn has the it factor, the qualities needed to be a good leader, and a person who has one goal in mind, to make sure everyone has the same opportunities to see their dreams come true, whatever that dream may be.
She is always frank and honest, which is one of the nice parts of having her on the board, right? She's willing to speak her piece and to make her voice known, and I think that's very welcomed in some of these nonprofit boards.
Carolyn knows when to help us, when to bring the right stories to your channel. The news needs to hear about the local things that are so critically important and that can make a big difference, and she does it. She just brings it like it's nothing. And she's an amazing human being, so I just adore her.
She's dedicated to this community. She cares about each and every one of us. She wants to do the best job she can do. She's always prepared whenever she has to do an MC job or whenever she has to give a speech. I mean, I don't know if people realize what goes into giving these amazing presentations that she gives. It's not easy.
Dr. Germain, you are right. It's not easy. But Carolyn has always been willing to step up when asked and is someone we all look up to. Carolyn is a very special person with very special qualities. Right, Charlton Singleton?
She's a gentle person with a genuine heart and loving spirit, and those are the type of people that you want to see and have in your life every day.
Well, many thanks to Dr. Germain, Tony Bohr, Charlton Singleton, and Anita Zucker. As you know, Carolyn, these are very, very busy individuals, but when I called and told them what I was doing, they said the exact same that you would say, Carolyn. What time do I need to be there, and where do I need to be?
Yeah, so important. We might see some tissues down here, but faith, family, and friendship are very important to you, the most important things to you, and that certainly makes you the special person you are. So,
and it was so hard keeping that secret. Carolyn,
right?
like, where's Rob? And I finally, when I said whatever I was doing, I had the most fun. And I tell you what, talking to your friends, Carolyn, the glow in their eyes, the excitement in their voice. And I know you think of them as very, very close friends, and they feel the same way about you.
First time ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely speechless, honored, humbled. Don't want to cry on TV. I'm just so grateful, and it is only by the grace of God that I get to do what I want to do with people who I truly love in a community that it just does not get any better than this. And 20 years, it's not that long. This was way too much, but I'm grateful for it. It happened at this moment for whatever reason, and I appreciate it. That was a lot of work, and I appreciate the people who were a part of it, and I appreciate our managers for giving us this time to do it, and staff, and you owe me, man. I owe you. I don't even know at this point, but I cannot believe that happened. Everyone is so busy, and that you would take the time to do that. It really was absolutely unnecessary.
I absolutely
but
volunteered.
I appreciate it.
And it was a labor of love, I'll put it that way. I could have talked to your friends all day long. And in fact, I did. But
stories, right? Yeah.
We started early in the morning before Dr. Germain's clinics, and we ended up after Anita's board meeting. So
they were so generous with their time, and I feel,
they're not the only ones.
Yeah.
As we go to break, we have more.
Oh, yes.